Easy baking recipes. Do you have a free afternoon at home? These quick baking recipes include breads, cakes, muffins, and more, so there's something for everyone. Baking is the most enjoyable way to spend an afternoon. In our family, I do the majority of the cooking, but it's the baking recipes that bring Jack and me together. He might stretch pizza dough as I prepare the toppings, or we might team up to make a large plate of cinnamon buns to eat the next morning. Easy baking recipes are a terrific way to bring your kids into the kitchen if you have them. I hope these simple baking recipes encourage you to take on a new cooking challenge or spend some quality time in the kitchen with someone you care about. 1. Vegan sugar cookies. These cookies are great for baking and decorating with kids. I adore the fluffy, soft-baked feel of these cookies, but if you prefer cut-out sugar cookies, this recipe is also delicious. 2. Best brownies. All other brownie recipes will pale in comparison to these. They have a deep dark chocolate flavor and a fudgy texture that makes them irresistible. Best of all, they're quite simple to create. 3. Peanut butter cookies. We can't get enough of the delicious crumbly texture and sweet, nutty flavor of these easy peanut butter cookies. 4. Perfect oatmeal cookies. Soft, chewy, and warmly flavored, they're everything an oatmeal raisin cookie should be. 5. Lemon cookies. One of my favorite baking recipes of all time. They feature crisp borders, chewy middles that are bakery perfect, with a beautiful lemon flavor. 6. Tahini cookies. I use bursty pomegranate seeds to garnish these delicate, warmly flavored cookies. Don't worry if you don't have any on hand. Dried cranberries or chocolate chips would also work well in this recipe. 7. No-bake cookies. Nonetheless, these 7-ingredient no-bakes are well worth the effort. They're chewy and have a strong peanut butter chocolate flavor. What more could you ask for in a quick and simple dessert? 8. Pistachio oat squares. These 6-ingredient squares could be served as a breakfast or dessert, which is great because you'll want to eat them all day. If you don't have any pistachios on hand, feel free to substitute another nut. 9. Lemon thyme shortbread cookies. This song is a love and lemons classic. These 7-ingredient cookies are light and buttery, and go great with a cup of hot tea. 10. Vegan chocolate cake. When a rich, delicious chocolate cake is so simple to create from scratch, who needs a cake mix? Smother this cake in my decadent chocolate icing to make it extra special. When you taste it, you'd never believe there's a hidden vegetable ingredient: baked sweet potato. 11. Carrot cake. When it comes to baking recipes, Jack finds it difficult to choose favorites, but if he had to, this carrot cake would be his top choice. It's moist, delicate, and gently spiced, making it ideal for a special occasion or whenever you want a sweet treat. 12. Banana bread. This banana bread is made with olive oil, almond flour, and whole wheat flour, so it's healthful. I can't stop myself from coming back for a second, or third, or fourth slice whenever I have it on hand. 13. Pumpkin bread. This quick pumpkin bread recipe doesn't have to be made in the fall. It's juicy, spiced to perfection, and bursting with pumpkin flavor. Any day of the year, I'd happily eat a slice. 14. Yogurt pound cake. Sour cream is used in many traditional pound cake recipes, so why not yogurt? It adds a beautiful moist texture and tangy taste to this basic bread. Serve it alone, with yogurt and fruit, or with a dollop of coconut whipped cream for a richer dessert. 15. Matcha baked donuts. St. Patrick's Day is quickly approaching, and these gorgeous baked donuts are the perfect way to commemorate the occasion. In addition to adorning them with matcha in 3 different ways, I also include it into the batter, making them completely green. 16. Cinnamon rolls. If you've never cooked cinnamon rolls from scratch before, you should give this recipe a try right away. It's a lot of fun to prepare and only requires a few simple items. It also makes soft, gooey rolls brimming with brown sugar and cinnamon. 17. Blueberry muffins. These light, fluffy muffins can be made without having fresh blueberries on hand. Frozen berries can be used directly from the freezer. There's no need to thaw. 18. Banana muffins. These vegan banana muffins tick all the boxes when it comes to baked goods. They're juicy, naturally sweet, and bursting with a flavor of spiced bananas. Of course, the fact that they're sprinkled with melty chocolate chips helps. 19. Blueberry scones. A nice scone can be difficult to come by, but these are ideal. They're crunchy on the outside, moist on the inside, and jam-packed all the way through. These scones, like my blueberry muffins, can be made with frozen berries. 20. Vegan lemon muffins. Chia seeds add a nice texture and a healthy dose of omega-3s to these soft, fluffy muffins. You can have these for breakfast, but they also work as a dessert, especially if you top them with a tangy cream cheese icing. 21. Rosemary focaccia bread. This focaccia has a rich, savory flavor thanks to olive oil, rosemary, and roasted garlic. This meal will dazzle everyone you cook for, yet it's surprisingly simple to prepare. 22. Homemade pizza dough. What could be more enjoyable than creating your own pizza? This basic dough recipe comes together quickly and produces a lovely crisp/chewy crust. To make a handmade pie that's just as excellent as one you'd order out to dine, top it with my 5-ingredient pizza sauce or pesto and your favorite toppings. 23. No-knead bread. It doesn't get much easier than this when it comes to baking recipes. The amount of hands-on time required is small, yet because to a lengthy, steady rise, this bread always has a flawless golden exterior and soft interior. 24. Homemade bao buns. One of our favorite cooking endeavors is making these puffy tiny bao buns. While Jack takes care of the dough, I prepare a tasty filling. My go-to ingredients are baked tempeh, herbs, and avocado, but any protein or veggie would suffice if you don't have them on hand. The warm, soft bun that surrounds them is the nicest part. 25. Falafel flatbread. This chickpea flour flatbread is a terrific dish for a gluten-free pizza night, but you'll want to try it even if you're not gluten-free. The soft, substantial flatbread, spiced with cumin, coriander, and chili powder, is excellent on its own, but pile it up with toppings to take it to the next level. I adore the vibrant colors in this dish, but hummus, pickled onions, tahini sauce, roasted red peppers, carrot ribbons, and/or olives would also work well. 26. Mini Bakewell tarts. Use shop-bought pastry to make our easy Bakewell tarts. Simply layer jam, frangipane, and icing inside a short crust case for a nostalgic tea-time treat. 27. Easy blondies. Whip up these easy blondies with nourish chunks of white chocolate dotted throughout. These gooey, golden squares are the perfect accompaniment to a cup of tea or coffee. 28. Sangria cake. Sangria is transformed into a deliciously decadent cake in this recipe, boasting all the summer fruit and red wine flavors of the classic Spanish cocktail.